Excuse me. Yeah, my 15-year-old daughter was listening in the window because she has two steel rods in her back. She's disabled. She was standing in the window.
What are you disabled?
I had a stroke 2 years ago. I laid there for 8 hours with no circulation to my brain. I don't function right. That's why I slur my speech. That's why I fall. I used to be an electrician. I can't stand inside of an electrical panel anymore because I don't have any balance. The damage, the cerebellum back here.
I just have a problem, and not just you, but all these fucking people in this world that are on disability.
I do it.
A 15-year-old girl should not be on disability.
She has two steel rods in her back.
And what? I know people that still...
She's not currently on disability. We don't know it.
And you're on disability, but you can go out there and you can walk your dog 3 times in the park every day. But I'm sitting here busting my ass to make a living so you can get a disability paycheck. That just pisses me off.
I'm sorry, sir.
Well, it does. But all these goddamn people, half this fucking country is on disability or welfare, and it pisses me off. I have worked since I was 13 years old. And I could probably go find a doctor that write me up something for disability. But I'm too goddamn proud for that. And I'm just pissed. And I'm that fucking dog that's wrong. It needs to go.
I worked the child 62 years old. They weren't taken.
I'm sure there's things out there that you can do. If you can walk your dog 3 times a day to the park, there's something that you can do besides get on disability and take my money from me. That's the way I feel about it. I have to pay my own health insurance, work my ass off here, 60 to 80 hours a week, and then all these other people out here, I could probably refer you, at least a dozen guys in this town on disability, and every one of them is working another job getting cash on the table, and it just pisses me off.
I appreciate that. And the people that have no legitimate reason to go from disability, I agree with you 100%. I paid in Social Security disability, sir. I'm not taking your money, sir.
That's Social Security, that's not disability.
I paid in Social Security, Medicare, everything that I'm collecting right now, sir. I don't collect a big check. I cannot work inside. I worked for 37 years in electrician. I can't work inside electrical panel. I have tried to go for training. I'm trying to send children to school and stuff right now.
On my tax dollars.
No, sir, my wife works. My wife works every day. She's an aide. She takes care of elderly people and disabled people every day. I'm not on disability because I want your tax money or because I'm able to go out and function. I'm not able to go out and function. I went to one of those doctors. I'm a VA. I go to a VA. I lost my hearing. I get a VA disability for that too. Am I a fault for that?
My father-in-law had one of those things implanted in his head with a thing on the side of his head running down to a thing so he could hear. He lost his hearing in World War II. It worked until...
This never stopped me from working.
Well, it never stopped him either.
This last year stopped me from working. I don't have the ability, and the doctor pronounced me that way. I did not pronounce myself that way.
I can find a doctor to do it.
I didn't find a doctor. I went to a Social Security disability doctor, sir.
I'm sorry,
I apologize.
I grew up in grade school. We never had all this stuff with these kids having this wrong with them, having autism, having this, having that. I went all through grade school here in high school. I don't think there was one kid in my class back in the 60s and 70s that ever had anything wrong. But now, all
And I agree with you.
got something wrong with them. So you doctors,
I'm not a kid.
all they're doing is making money. The doctors are making
the truck. My wife doesn't want me to because I can't stay awake that long. I can't keep my attention that long. I have a hard time talking. I have a hard time with my memory. There's a lot of reasons why I'm disabled. I didn't go into disability because I wanted to be disabled, or I was looking for some kind of an easy out.
30 years ago,
And I understand exactly what you're saying, sir, and I believe exactly, and I do believe you're true. And I've seen a lot of people that I feel exactly the same way you do. These other things that, they could be out working. I agree with you. But then there's some of us, sir, that do. We do have a disability. We have a reason why we can't do something.
I'm sure there's people out there 30 years ago that have the same problem. But we didn't have this disability.
And I agree with you.
My grandkids, who are 11 and 14, by the time they get in their working age,
My children are facing the same thing as your children
they're
are.
not going to be able to work because they're going to pay so much taxes because right now, 40%.
You and I have paid taxes for the same thing all of our lives up until this point.
Yeah, okay. I get my Social Security when it comes due.
Well, I hope that you do too, and my children will be paying for it when that time for you comes, sir. But we hope, and that's what my job is, to get them to that point.
Because there's more people going to be retiring than there is more people working.
That's because of the big baby boom and everything that we had back then.
But it's also because the younger generation kids are, I know I retired as a teamster car hauler.
My grandfather did too. I was a teamster.
I had 15 years of, I know a guy told me the other day he retired. One of the guys that lived up in Roosevelt that used to work with us. He retired, had about 30 years ago. He's on disability now. And he just wasn't able to do anything.
I'm not.
His wife is an RN. She's getting disability. And now they've got 2 kids on disability. They're under the age of 18.
So I'm not. When my daughter disappeared in 2000, my wife and I struggled. We just got out of a bankruptcy. It took us everything we had to buy this home. After I sell this home, we won't have nothing to give to our children. I'm not somebody that goes out and says, hey, give me a handout. I never have been. I bought this home in this town because I got 2 girls at home. I got 3 more, just because it was just the one that got injured. And my dog never even touched her. And everybody is too calm and bitches before I ever get to court.
That's the one thing I've been told.
I know that everybody's, and why is everybody being told this? My neighbors know it. They shouldn't even know that. It's not it's a case that my daughter refused to file any charges for. You know why? Because it was a stupid accident and she wished it never happened.
Was it your daughter that got hurt at the park?
No, it was she was 16 years old at the time. Yes, it was. That was in December of 2012.
In Cedar City because she was swing broke.
Yes, and he hit her in the head and left the mark across her face. He gave her a concussion. Yes, I did. She did. I'm not. She is.
And she was not supposed to even be on the swing because it wasn't an adult swing, it was a kid swing.
She is an adult. And it's not marked as a kid swing. I don't know what you're talking about. It wasn't marked as there was any designated. I'm not sure if I understand what you're saying, sir. It wasn't marked that there was a limitations on it, or that this was this. It wasn't a little child swing. There's another one over across the head. It was a regular swing. Both of my daughters just swung on it. It's not posted that though, sir. She didn't know that.
It ain't posted on your lawnmower if your boys running, don't try to take the blades off or your boys running either, but you just have common sense that you wouldn't do that. You know, I didn't have a problem with this with you guys or whatever, still in the city because she broke the swing and, you know, then I heard other things that they didn't heard.
Well, what are the other things? Because I keep hearing about those things too.
It didn't even happen there.
That's nonsense. She was in school at the time.
But it didn't happen.
That's nonsense. That's not like that at all.
And it's going to be investigated, and if it was fraud committed, then somebody's going to be in trouble, because it was told we got a witness that that did not happen there. She did not get hurt
My youngest daughter just got her surgery. She just had to still put back the rod put in her back. That Thanksgiving, very Thanksgiving Day, just before that happened. They was walking down to the park as part of her recovery routine.
How come she had a rod in her back?
She had sclerosis. She had such a severe curvature of her back that she couldn't breathe. They were down at the park because she had bad treatment. She was told by her doctor to walk. The park is the safest place for her to walk.
Why, if she felt the walking, why was she sitting on a swing?
It wasn't her sitting in the swing. Her sister, the big one that you keep referring to, unfortunately, she can't help her size. She's been that kid all her life.
She shouldn't know she shouldn't say on a kid's swing.
It wasn't a kid's swing, it was a regular adult swing, so I don't know what you're saying.
Well, but it's in the park there, should have seen her riding a swing. Camera shooting. That was just stupid. A concussion. Concussion is, you didn't have a room to get a concussion. You get a concussion from playing football and getting your helmet hit. It's just like whiplash. People in a car wreck and they complain of whiplash. You can't even prove or not prove whiplash. Whiplash is the biggest joke for every insurance. Anytime you get rear-ended, everybody's going to have whiplash. I was a paramedic for 25 years. I seen a guy one time when I had the lumberyard where Dollar General was, come in the lumberyard because he complained he was in a car wreck, he had whiplash. I wish I had a camera, because I would have went to court against him. He come walking there and had his collar on his neck, turned backwards the wrong way. But he was complaining he had whiplash. I had another one time a kid ended up getting killed. He was riding a three-wheeler, a four-wheeler, and jumping terraces on the guy's field. Well, I got summoned to court in Kansas City because the kid got killed jumping terraces because it was Honda's fault because he was riding my motorcycle. And I said, well, you can summons me, but unless you summons me in paper, I'm not voluntarily coming. But if you summons me, you're going to pay for my gas and everything coming up there. I said, one thing I will tell you, I walk in that room, I will go right to the attorney for Honda and tell them I want to testify for them. I said, it wasn't Honda's fault that kid got killed on a freeway. He was out here trespassing on somebody's property, jumping terraces and got thrown off. It's just like saying somebody gets shot. Well, I'm going to sue Smith & Wesson because his gunshot killed me or killed my family member. The gun didn't do it. The person that pulled the trigger did it. This whole world is just fucked up.
That time someone helped me, please, sir?
That's up to the judge. I got nothing to say.
I have to get to my court date, don't so.
I guess you got to your court date.
You have to say over that, sir.
No, I do not.
That's what I understand by reading all the articles about it.
I cannot and will not void any ticket that the police ever write.
I'm not asking the board no ticket.
So I got a student ticket. What can you do?
I'm not asking you to do anything about I'm not asking you to do anything about the trial, so I'm just asking you to give me time to get there. That's all I'm asking you for.
Well, as far as I know, you got time to get there if you got a court date set.
No, sir, I've got an order from the city that told me I have to be moved out here. Or I have to get rid of my dog instantly. That's what I have.
Well, I don't know. I can check on that tomorrow.
I can give it to you right now.
I'll talk to
I have it right here, so.
because I don't get involved in that kind of police court stuff because
So I have it right here.
I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a judge, I'm not trained as a chief of police, and I just will not get involved in those things. Whether it's a civil matter or whatever, and I could say something that kind of goes